everyone. I'm the last person that you're going to hear from before Pussy Riot. My name is Olivia Pace. I'm also in Socialist Alternative with Rose. Can we give it up for Rose one more time? And I just want to thank Pussy Riot for not just using their platform to spread their own political message, but to actually uplift grassroots movements in the city. Alright, so despite this dire fucking situation that Rose just described that we are in, right? Politically, socially, environmentally, the most important thing for you to know tonight, to take away, is that you do have the power to make change. The idea of fighting for a socialist revolution is not utopian. Capitalism is not a reasonable status quo. And those who would have you believe that most likely depend on exploitation for their way of living. Working class people are not lazy, we are not unmotivated, and we are not comfortable. These are many arguments which are posited as deterrents to our ability to build for revolution. The reason our revolutionary movement seems so far-fetched is because for centuries now, those in power have constructed race, gender, and all the other identities which one can be marginalized for as a way to fragment the working class and point down to those who we perceive as lower than us as the source of our problems, rather than pointing up at the people who hoard the wealth. Right? Like race, gender, sexual orientation are real things. They have real emotional, psychological, physical manifestations that affect their lives. But how did these things separate us? Where does this come from? It doesn't come from heaven. It is a tool from the ruling class to use our differences to separate us. A better world is possible, but we must be organized. By joining an organization like our Socialist Alternative, or work like DSA, you are taking part in the spreading of the political education that we are going to need to raise consciousness, to build a movement like the one I'm talking about. Building movements like 15 Now is something that you can be a part of, to better our conditions, as well as to help people see that when we fight, we can win. And you're adding yourself to the ever-growing numbers of people who are invested in revolutionary socialist politics, and we are going to need numbers more than anything to win.
Yeah.
We want to see a world where having your basic needs met is a right at birth, not a privilege. Yes. A world where people can use their labor not just to survive and make money for the rich, but to better the society that we all share together. A society where our blood, sweat, creativity is used to serve each other and not the 1%. I believe that people only come into struggle through empowerment and through knowing that my struggle is linked to yours. And so what our friends from DSA were talking about is so important, because we have to focus on what's happening here in our own community and realizing how that expands and links up to struggles across this world, because this is not a regional endeavor, right? If we're going to smash global capitalism, we need to have a global revolutionary movement. But again, you need to be organized, right? You can have these politics, you can believe in this, but you need to have a home base where you can do that work to pull people into in order to build these movements. There are so many more of us than there are of them. We have the numbers. Everybody in this room, numbers much larger than the people who hold the majority of the wealth in this world, right? And again, get organized, get organized, get organized. There are two great organizations in this room. So my organization, Socialist Alternative, is at the merch booth to your left. And DSA is at the they're to your left. We're to your right, at the merch booth. And I think if everybody in this room joined one of these organizations tonight, we would see that would be a huge growth in this scene in Portland, right? So I think together we can do something amazing, enjoy the show, and think about what we're saying, what Pussy Riot is going to tell you tonight, and use that to go home and think about how we're going to change this world. Thank you.